implicated me as a witness. So I was interviewed by Child Family Services. They wrote down my statement. I didn't write it down. I didn't even see it. I didn't sign off on it or anything. But they found me negligent.
It's Sherwanda from Cleveland, Ohio. Hi, Sherwanda. Did you have a question or a story to tell?
Yes, I have a question. A story to tell and then a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I was working at a daycare where a teacher was reported by the parent. She felt like she didn't get a full description on an incident her son had. So child services came to my job to interview, the accused teacher. And while the teacher was being interviewed, she implicated me as a witness. So I was interviewed by Child Family Services. They wrote down my statement. I didn't write it down. I didn't even see it. I didn't sign off on it or anything. But they found me negligent along with her, finding abuse after they seen a video or whatever. And so I lost my job behind it, and I tried calling. I did an appeal, where at the appeal they told me they didn't have to give me evidence or what it was, what substantial evidence they had found me negligent on, other than the fact that they are an agency and they're qualified or something to find me negligent for these findings. And I'm trying to find out. My question is if I am able to file a 1983 against them.
42 U.S.C. 1983.
Yes.
That's a federal law that gives you every citizen or just every person in the United States. It protects them from governmental abuse, and it's the main civil rights statute under federal law. I'm in California, and I'm licensed here in California. I can't comment on Cleveland, Ohio. I assume, things may be similar. There may be some things that are not similar. But in order to tell if you have a case under 42 U.S.C. 1983, you should definitely be talking to a lawyer in your jurisdiction. Have you tried to talk to anyone?
Yes, but because I'm unemployed, no one will help me or even answer my question because I'm not able to pay for it. And I'm unemployed because my job said they had to let me go because Child Family Services found me negative. But they haven't given me any evidence to where I was found negative other than the statement I gave them. And when I gave them my statement, I told them I didn't witness anything. I did not witness what that teacher had done. And they told me it places me it places me there. I didn't have to witness it. I was placed there. And then I was asking for the evidence, and they told me they don't have to give it to me because they're a government agency.
Well, you're definitely going to need some legal help in your area. Most big cities have a bar association. For example, there is the Los Angeles County Bar Association. So what county is Cleveland in?
Tioga.
So you might want to try the Tioga County Bar Association, and usually these bar associations have what they call our lawyer referral services, and they can hook you up with lawyers that may be able to take your case on contingency fee, where you don't have to put up any money, and they may take and represent you on that basis. But you're going to have to do some footwork on the telephone and try to find the right attorney or group of attorneys or an association who can help you with your legal matter.
Okay, then one more question. Is that correct that they don't have to give me evidence as a government agency? Like they could just find you guilty or something?
It doesn't sound right to me, but, I'm not sure about the Cleveland laws since I'm, here in California, but that's something that you'll be able to figure out and handle when you go talk to an attorney. Generally, if you go to an attorney for an initial interview, you should have a list of questions that you want to ask him or her, and that could be one of the questions that you ask.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Anything else you wanted to talk about, Shawanda?
I believe that's it.
Well,
Thank
listen,
you so much.
thank you for listening and calling, and keep listening in the future, okay?
Yeah.
All righty. Terry.
Yes.
When you were at the working for CPS in Riverside County, did you guys ever have employees that were disgruntled or feeling treated unfairly or wanting to sue the agencies or the agency in Riverside County?
Yes.
What were some of the complaints?
At least three, and I was a witness to one where the supervisor basically told the social worker to do something that was illegal, and the social worker went up to administration. But unfortunately, that just opened a can of worms, and it got so convoluted, nothing ever happened. You know?
Well, these things crop up no matter where you are.
Yes.
Let's take another quick call, can we? Let's talk to, is it Gersten from La Mirada?
Correct. Yes, this is Kirsten.
Hi, how are you? This is Attorney Davis and social worker Terry Greenstein. Did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
Well, I probably should give you a little bit of a story and then follow it up with a pretty short question. That'll be my plan.
Okay.
Basically, I have lost my child to retaliative abuse from my husband, whom I'm trying to divorce now. He assaults me this last year. He's done it before. This time it was caught on surveillance video. He threatened me and then blackmailed me to not report the incident to the police. And he threatened me with putting my child, both of my children, I have two actually, in foster care. I didn't understand why at first, but then he started talking about my so-called record, which my record would be a 5150 that 2015 he claimed that I was suicidal to my oncologist, who I feel unrightfully put me on a psychiatric hold. We reconciled, and then in 2016 there was an incident where we got into a scuffle because he was trying to videotape me after I came home having a drink and I didn't feel well, trying to get to bed. Videotapes me, I resisted. We got into some kind of scuffle, and I don't remember because I was knocked unconscious.
Hey,
I woke up with a black eye.
Gersten, hold on a second.
Yes.
I just got a signal from my engineer, and we have to take our first break of the evening.
Oh, okay.
So hold on.
Cliffhanger.
Okay, hold on. We're going to get back to you right after these messages. This is The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. Come back and let's listen to the rest of the story.